it's better off we create unrest in those countries so that we'll start getting our resources back. And Tinubu being a willing boy for them will be the person to push it. Sometimes they don't have to fight you with army like they did in what's this country called where the Nigerian people need to go and brawl for air peace. There was this country that were fighting Sudan. In Sudan, they had the Janjaweed army.
That Sudan one, like
they have the Janjaweed army, right?
Is that it is not really making waves in the Nigerian media, because you know something, that Sudanese war has been going on now for over a year too, right?
Yes.
And many people have been killed, but they have not even run out of weapons since, because of two generals. Remember, it was two generals
Yes.
that were like disagree on who should take over control after Omar al-Bashir. But since then, these two camps have not run out of weapons. But guess who is controlling the mine, or who is buying from the mine that one of them is controlling? UAE as well. But it's not really making the media. It's unfortunate, right?
So now, Mike, link it up now. Link it up, yeah. If UAE is buying from, I can barely hear you, Mike, on this side.
They are the ones who are buying it from that mine. Even though some said that it's just a conduit from UAE back to Europe. And when you say Europe, that's where you see France.
Ask yourself this question. The Zamfara gold, where did it end up in?
It's also passing through the UAE, then back to Europe.
So UAE, you're seeing, they've moved themselves from oil producing to money laundering system. And they launder for the highest bidder. All our politicians were laundering money there. So what you have to understand is you have to develop your economy to a point where you become accepted in the financial system. So what is happening here, like I said, is in Sudan, al-Bashir created the Janjaweed army. They were ragtag armies, aside from the main generals. When he was about to be taken out, he thought the Janjaweed general were going to defend him. The Janjaweed guys already control all the mines and resources. They're like, you know what? There's money in this thing, which is what Asari them have done. In the Niger Delta, it's repeated itself. Because those people fighting, when somebody comes and says he's fighting for a cause, ask yourself, is this person willing to lay his life for this cause?
That's what I just said.
That is exactly what happened to you.
For my people, you must be willing.
I'm going to bring you to that picture now. Yeah, I'm going to bring you to that picture. When you are doing Yoruba Nation, I could see the passion in you, how you're trying to make sure that data security, website, everything was done.
Yep.
But some people were just waiting for you to create a platform so they can make money out of it. Because for them, it's economy. And I could see the anger in you when the whole thing collapsed. So it's how these things work. Look at Showore. Showore is willing to lay his life to make it work. But the people he's fighting for are more concerned about £5,000 to 5,000 naira to go and vote. And they'll come out tomorrow and go to church. They went to church yesterday, Sunday, and they are marching on the devil. Meanwhile, they are the devil. Because they are the ones that took the money to go and vote. On Friday, some of them went to mosque to pray to Allah. Meanwhile, they are stoning the black whatever mosque in Mecca. They are the ones, they are the real devil. Because these things we are talking about are just the devil and good are just consciousness we create in ourselves to determine right from wrong. But unfortunately, people have not ascribed that to a higher being, and we are not taking responsibility in Nigeria. If somebody do something bad, you could tell you saying a devil push up. Where is the devil? Was the devil talking to you? Can you please show me where the devil was there talking to you? You play the audio, let's hear. No, but we don't want to take responsibility. I did something wrong, sorry. This is why I did it. Okay, we remove that element to make sure that next time you don't do it. But no, and that is the Nigerian factor and most West African factor. Because you that is fighting for them, they will turn against you now. I can guarantee you now, yeah, if tomorrow Yoruba Nation comes, people will find reason to say you're not qualified to be in even if it's a council of elders. They'll say, he's too young. Why is somebody in that age big? The elders should be they'll start putting the barrier up. But they don't forget that it's by contribution. And that is the problem we have as a people. We are not willing to die for what we want. You see, the Europeans, they are willing to die for anything they believe in. Even if it takes them 100 years, they'll get there.
How come we don't have real freedom fighters anymore? Like, if you go back to history, all these books I have here, they analyze about how people sacrifice so much, right? back then to actually get what they want. And when you look at their ages, right, they were in their 30s, in their 40s. But today, right, majority have become so selfish that they don't take responsibility, just like you said. Those guys here in these books, right, they were willing to die. So many of them died.
Yes. But
right?
Maegu, wait, let me just explain to you now. Yeah. I'm just gonna use you as an example now. Yeah. Look at how long it took you to have a studio.
Yes.
The amount of time it took you to have a studio is an example of what happens to real freedom fighters. If you are doing all this TikTok show where you show your nyash, you open your body, you will get more subscribers than you have now.
I believe.
Because the value system has been degraded to the point where things that matter no longer matter. Everybody is trying to do, according to one of your caller, one of they say, I better pass my neighbor mentality. It's no longer about the common good.
It's just about, and you can easily see through a lot of people as well. Sure, you get. They are mostly ones, they are looking for Messiah. Meanwhile, you talk about value system, where people actually need to understand that what you build to last is the value you built into it, if you want it to actually really last. Anything else, right, is just where everybody's trying to kind of get his own share. Let me get my own. Let me get my own and get out of here and all that. And that can't really set anybody free, in my own opinion. It can't set
because
any of us free.
It doesn't set anybody free. But the problem is, let me put it this way. The problem is short-term gratification.
Yeah.
The short-term gratification. I'll have 2 million today. I can walk into the store and tell them, close the shop. Now me, they drink today. When I drink, anybody can come and drink. I did it. That is the mentality they've created. And this is not because I don't blame the people doing it. I blame the fact that people don't challenge it. Parents no longer challenge where your child got money from. Brothers don't challenge where their brothers got money from.
Just get it.
Sisters don't challenge where their sister get money from. They're just concerned about, okay, we live in this block of street. Everybody always look at us as the poorest person. Oh, but you keep person get money, bring the money. Let's us too show them too for one day. And that mentality now become standard of expected behavior. That is why people no longer question. For example, somebody go tell you, say, in one show Peter Obi, say, Peter Obi go here and win. This guy has 10 million as at 1998. $10 million, not naira. And you in 2023, when the guy has over 100 million in his investment, want to come and show him pepper that you have not even eaten 3 square meal. Is Peter Obi still not enjoying his life?
Value system.
Somebody now will tell you now, Mayogu, come to Nigeria and fight for us. But he is in Nigeria there. He is not fighting. Very dark man now. He's doing all this thing he's doing. He's doing what he's doing now. Yeah. I pray one day they don't put somebody don't come and tell him fake news and they end up killing him, because look at that Uber guy he saved. He saved the Uber idiot. The idiot came and did video to apologize
to his assaulter.
Like to the point where even Deji had to drop the case. Can you imagine? As you're in studio now, imagine you're bringing out my case. Say, are they stranded for London? Are they try to go back? Or are they stranded for Scotland? Or are they stranded for Germany? And try to go back. When I can't reach Nigeria, I can't do video to apologize to the German government. Say, are they sorry for coming to their country to mess up their country? Say, I'm a Nigerian, evil people do. Like, how would you feel after broadcasting my case and people contributing? Just imagine that. That is what he did to
us. It is to so many people as well. Anyway, Baba, thank you so much. Okay, we can always go on and on as usual. Okay, our time is pretty much up. So thank you very much for always adding your views to this. Okay, you have
You're welcome, man.
Cheers, sir. Thank you. So there's so much that can be achieved. I am not yet a freedom fighter. I am a teacher, but there is possibility that I am going to get to a stage in my life where I could actually become very radicalized. I am not ruling it out. I am not somebody who loves a luxury. Let me be honest. I love comfort as little as I can get it, but I am not somebody who loves a luxury in that way. I don't want to be a very rich person, even though I have the potential to be a rich person, so to say. or contentment in his way. But every now and then when I look at the society where I think my own children would have to grow up, it scares me. All right. And there are so many people like me who feels like those who are taking advantage of this society, right? They are not paying attention to the consequences of their actions.
My name is Nnamdi, and the reason why we're here today is to protest the killing of innocent women and children, and men for that matter, all over Nigeria, especially in the northern part of Nigeria. We are not happy, we are not pleased with what is happening, and that is why we're here today. As you can see, there are a lot of Nigerians who are protesting about the killing of families, people who are determined to tear the country apart violently, and it is not something that we support. It is not something that we would like to see continue, and we are here today to send a clear message to the Nigerian government, to the High Commissioner, that what is happening in the country is unacceptable, and we cannot accept it. If that continues, it will lead to the violent disintegration of the country. There will be no more Nigeria for anyone to go to. There will be no Nigeria for anyone to refer to. In fact, what is happening in Somalia today will be like a tea party. So we cannot allow this nonsense to continue. Something has to be done, and the consequences of the actions of terrorism in Nigeria must be driven home to the people, so that even the terrorists themselves will be able to understand that there is no mileage in where they're going. The only thing they can accomplish is the breakup of Nigeria. If they think that they can cower people, if they think they can force people to be coerced into a religion which is not theirs, then they are clearly mistaken. We are asking for peace. We are asking for people to get together. We are asking for everybody who loves Nigeria, who is associated with that country, to please prevail upon terrorism in Nigeria so we can bring it to an end. That is why a multitude of Nigerians are gathered here today. Those of us in the UK are determined to work with the government for peace. We are determined to work with the International Community for peace. But one thing we cannot stomach is a repeat of 1966. What is happening today in Nigeria was the reason why Nigeria fought a bitter civil war for 3 years between 1967 and 1970. If this continues, there will be another civil war in Nigeria. And this time around, no place will be safe in Nigeria. This time around, nobody will be safe in Nigeria. So it is imperative that everybody who has the interest of the country at heart acts now and immediately to stop this nonsense from...
You get that? The world is no longer where it was. And then everyday action of these politicians, right, is actually pushing a lot of people into the precipice. I just hope that we will have people who have control over their mind, right? People who are not selfish or self-centered, and people who are indeed, who actually really love their people from across that contraption as it is currently formed, right? That they would not eventually, they would in fact, right, come together and end this madness in a very brutal way. It is getting there. It's not going to be the military. It's not going to be some other, political acts. It's going to be people who are willing to actually let go of their life, and they will let go of all of other comfort that they have. And it's not going to be an easy thing for the establishment. I'll leave it at that. So like I said, I'm still a teacher now. Okay. I'm the one who is kind of trying my best to, continue to water the subconsciousness of a lot of young people, so as for them not to fall into the same pit that those before us, and some of us are already falling into as we speak. Because see, nobody is coming to save anybody. That is my own sort of, view of this whole thing. But we will get those who are indeed, right, who will value what freedom truly means and go after those who decided to force this mental slavery on us and force it on those, to force it on our own children and children's children. So we'll leave it as it is for now, and I'm going to see you again. Remember, like the broadcast, share it, and maybe if you follow my my Telegram, if you follow that, you are likely going to be able to download all the short clips from this broadcast today. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and don't forget, if you have to check out on our sponsor, the Yarasulula digital company, so to say, yeah, go check it out and come back here to tell me what you think. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and please stay safe. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Mayegun Diary politico.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Mayegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe fẹ́ kì máa yí ṣeré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe fẹ́ ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ̀lú ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lápàrà ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.